talk quickly about this game. So about MIGJAM, what I did is I hosted a event, and I always host one every month. Good, good, awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. And this one was MIGJAM 27, and the theme was Stop Thief. And the winner gets $15. So I made it for the first place winner to get $15. I wanted to get a few you guys to do some game stuff and always motivate. I think money is a good motivator. So I myself made my own game, but I did not submit anything. I just kind of like released it on itch.io, but I didn't have it rated. I think it would be unfair as me as the host, like having my game. That would be too unfair. I wouldn't do that. So I think on my game, what I wanted to go with was the UFO 50, and this was the Rock On Island game that I liked. That was a good game. I think if you guys haven't had a chance to play it, that's a good one. It's this one, UFO 50. It's a fun game. It's more like a tower defense type of game. But I don't know if you guys have ever had a chance to play it. It's a fun game. I think it's challenging though. It's really difficult to beat. And I took some of the ideas from here, from this game, to make my own game. I think the design of it was much more different. I wanted the UI to be on top. And obviously, for my idea, I wanted to be like a security guard, which was something I always wanted to make. I think it was one of you guys mentioned that you wanted to see like a security type of game. And I said, you know what? A security tower defense, that would be pretty cool. Right? You protect your safe and you have to like defend it. And I like that idea. What's up, Macer? How are you? How you all doing? So this was kind of like what I wanted to do. More like a security type of game. And this is the save. So I just had a basic layout for the map. It was gonna be one level sort of thing. Where it's gonna be like this, where you're the security guard. Right? Simple top-down kind of look. Similar to the UFO 50. And along here, you have to protect this save, right? So this would be the end goal. The save would have a life. It would have like 30 lives. So if you hit it by 30 hits, then it would be game over. And my idea for making this game was just doing similar style. I like that. Gary did that cool thing, like high five. That's cool. I like that. I never seen anything like that. That's funny. So for me, what I wanted to do is just very similar to the UFO 50, the Rock on Island. Just make it similar style where these guys spawn out of here, right? They move into here, they follow this path, right? And as they follow the path, they hit the save. But once they do, then right, they obviously they would die, and then you would take damage from here. And then my idea was just having like a little security guard. I think the challenge was for this was making the player. The player was a little bit interesting. I think making the movements was kind of challenging, and also I had to do like a shooting system too as well. I think what it helped me on was doing an animator, but I did a and I think I did a tutorial for this. I did an easy tutorial where I just did like a blend tree, right? Blend trees are good. And if you guys haven't had a chance, I do have a blend tree tutorial on my YouTube. So if you want to check it out, there's an easy blend tree, like moving down, up, left, right, that sort of thing. Same with walks. Works really well using a blend tree. I like it. I like using blend trees, right? And I think that was the harder part, just doing that with blend trees. The wave system, the enemies, I wanted unique enemies, so I set them up as prefabs. So I did these sort of thieves, right? The thief right here, they had their own HP. Each HP had like a certain amount of life, and they had a path they would follow, right? Along the way. When the idea was the end path was the safe, and you can put it in there. Yeah, it's a new shirt. Yeah, actually, this is an old shirt. I think someone on my that watches my YouTube, like a friend of mine, said, "Hey man, you always wear the same gray shirt and hoodie." So you what? You're right. And I always had this shirt. I usually wear it on the weekends. And I said, you know what? I think I should wear some of my nice shirts this time on stream because all you guys are watching my videos like, hey, this guy just wears the same clothes every day. So yeah, technically, usually I do wear a lot of gray and black. I don't like changing it around, but yeah, this is kind of like an old shirt. And I figured, you know what? It's time I wear a different color. It's red. It's red. I don't wear red as often. It's very rare for me to wear red. Hopefully, you guys like the red. It's not too impacting. Yeah, typically it's always gray and black. Always been like that. But even with this, same with this sort of character, I wanted to do like a nice easy HP, so I can assign the HP and on the inspector, and then I can do an easy code where I can kind of like push it in, and if it does hit like a projectile, you can shoot it, and it takes the enemy life. I think the thieves were easier to make. They had certain speed, right? They had certain attributes to them, and for me, I just made it real easy. Here's my code. Where is it? Unity security, right? And this security game came out well. The towers were actually kind of hard too, because I had to figure out a code to get the nearest enemy. Luckily, that code wasn't so bad. But yeah, and here is the thieves, right? Each thief had their own code. Thief level 1, they just follow a path, like an easy movement, right? Follows along and it goes into the position, and then you have your HP here. HP just says, okay, fine, base power up that I can assign, and then the UI manager, which kind of like shows the damage of the enemy, right? And then the left HP, right? And then we can do a coin system where it says if you have enough coins, you can build different towers too. So I think that was a little bit tricky, but luckily I set it up in a way that I can set up different damages, does different sort of like hits to it, right? Like if it's a damage pepper or taser, taser does more damage, pepper does slightly medium damage, and then the nightstick does some little damage, like the basic sort of damage, right? And I also set it up on for the wave system too as well. Wave system, I just got this from Brackeys. So if you guys still, I use Brackeys still. I don't know if you guys still use Brackeys, but I like using Brackeys for tutorials. Even the old videos, they show you kind of like the old stuff of doing it, but there's a few things I modified and did it for me, for myself. I think Brackeys does a good job, and now they're doing Godot, which is good. So I like to see more of the Godot tutorials. I don't know why they stopped though. Have they made any new videos, Brackeys? I know they were doing Godot stuff. I don't even know if they're doing still. But that's good to know. That's good to know if you get Brackeys. It comes down to the originals, right? The original guys that you can get it from. This is a good tutorial, by the way. For the towers, I was gonna go with like like cameras, like some sort of like a drone or something. But then I said, why complicate it? I'm just gonna use the same pixel art that I made, right, on Sprite. I'm just gonna make like little security guards that are in there, and then they're gonna be the ones that be using the shooting, right? And it's the same process. It just says, look for that's Steve. Where's towers? Here we go. And I just said something easy. Get the nearest enemy. So whoever is the nearest, right? It will go from an array, find the nearest with the enemy tag enemy, right? And it'll find it, and it will go to a for each loop, which works also really well. Also, another Brackeys tutorial, which I kind of like modified a little bit. I followed Brackeys did. They did a similar tutorial on what's it, get the nearest enemy. So I used that too. That's how I used that their thing, but I changed it. I put it in range. So if you're within the range, then they would shoot. Like, I think the way that Brackeys did it is they didn't do an in range sort of thing. But I did with mine. And it worked out well. And Mr. Butter, thank you for the follow. Butter, I like butter. Also did gizmos. Gizmos are great. You can set them up that way. And the collisions, 2 upgrades. So that was good. I enjoyed it. And here's my game. And I'll be playing this. Let's see. This might be the boss. I don't remember if this was boss. Nope, not yet. Almost. I think this is almost the boss here on this game. Yeah, this is the one that it's really complicated for me too as well. Perfect. Yeah, this is the boss right here. This guy is the one that's gonna probably kill me. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. I'm good. I made it enough so you can get decent enough of upgrades. Not enough so it's too difficult. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not make it, but it's okay. I have enough for... No, I don't have a nut tower, but shoot, here comes the boss. Yeah, he's gonna kill me right here. Because he shoots a projectile. So, he killed me. Dude, I'm dying at my own game. I cannot beat my own game. But if you guys can beat it, let me know. I already tried it. I had a difficult time. Let me know if you guys can get far on my game.